Hello boys, girls, and bees! I'm Senpai, welcome to my channel. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be learning about Face Connect. Now, I've had some comments from you guys telling me to check out Face Connect. Now, I of course, being in the Vtuber community, I know Face Connect in the, in terms of I've heard of them. I know who how do you pronounce it? Pippa? Sorry if I mispronounced that. Tenma, I know who some members are, and I've of course heard about the company, but I've never really actually watched anything of Face Connect or seen anything of Face Connect, so I thought that's why we are going to be learning about Face Connect, and so we have this video called Face Connect is the best VTuber agency. That's the title. So yeah, so I am quite interested in learning more about Face Connect. Some of you guys have let me know that you would like me to check Face Connect out or do more Face Connect or do some Face Connect reaction. So that's why we're going to be starting and watching this video. So let's check it out. Hopefully, it's about Face Connect.
Stop! Get on the ground!
What is this? What is going on in this intro?
They're running. Alright, you got me!
Oh, damn, okay, Niji. Female VTuber investigations. What is going on with this intro? I mean, it's kind of a sick intro.
Gentlemen, Minnie Morlington, the man of many voices. Today, I want to talk about VTuber corporations. Specifically, the best one, which is of course Face Connect.
Damn, that is a big statement.
Like Hololive, Idol, or God help you, Niji Sanji. Oh dear.
VTuber agency culture.
So, before I can try to explain what makes Face Connect special, I'll try to give a quick breakdown of what corporate culture looks like across VTuber agencies so we can compare. I'm going to take a look at Hololive, Niji Sanji, and obviously Face Connect itself. Of all the VTuber agencies, Hololive is like the big cheese. They're the trendsetters.
The big cheese.
Arguably having the highest standards of entry and expectations of their tubers. Hololive invests tremendous amounts of money into music production, concerts, and events.
I mean, also because they have the money,
focus on delivering the Japanese idol experience with the cute anime mocap girls. They can sing, they can dance, and great care is placed into making sure that their public relations is pristine and neat and clean and devoid of any controversies.
Oh, Sakomiko, oopsie. Well, of course, we all know that. I'm guessing she did not understand the word.
The emphasis on idol culture is so strong that collaborating with males, even colleagues from the male division of Hololive, which is called Holo Stars, is highly discouraged and seen as a big no-no.
Sadly enough,
they may draw the wrath of deeply mentally unwell men on the internet, sadly. Hololive has definitely earned its status in the industry.
I don't like to say mentally unwell, but I mean, to a certain extent, maybe you kind of are.
Being able to seamlessly blend idol culture with streaming culture. If you don't really care to watch the music concerts and the idol stuff, I really don't, to be honest, it doesn't really matter. Because that talented singer will also stream themselves playing the latest PC games and, God help us, Minecraft. But if that's your sort of thing,
what's on the Minecraft? No, okay. Or Niji Sanji, okay.
Niji Sanji's corporate culture is being shit.
Okay.
My lord, is that legal?
I mean, I'm not slamming the talents here, right? Niji Sanji's management appears to be so terrible they keep hemorrhaging talents and pissing off their own content creators, who seem to do a much better job at leading and inventing new creative projects better than the fucking management themselves do. Their best and brightest talents keep leaving, and they have to keep churning out wave after wave of new talents like it's the Battle of fucking Stalingrad.
It is either victory or death!
What is going on? No, mister! What? Oh my god, did Mrs. die? What the hell?
Given their absurdly high attrition rate, particularly in recent years, and the sometimes very clear frustration and discontent from their own VTubers, it's probably not the best organisation to work for, but this isn't going to stop thousands of young hopefuls every year desperately trying to work their way in.
I mean, I don't think it's so bad that, like, you wouldn't want to take the opportunity. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like you are, like, getting, like, financial stability. You most likely would be able to do it as a full-time job. I think, like, I personally feel like the positives outweigh the negatives in a lot of cases. But okay, let's see what he has to say about
now
Face
on
Connect.
to the subject of today's video, my favourite VTuber agency. The only VTubing agency with talents I consistently like. Face Connect.
Okay. There's some interesting, like, editing in this
Face
video.
Connect is a pretty good VTuber agency for miserable dickheads like myself who grew up in a time where people weren't terminally online or offended by anything and everything. The CEO and founder of Face Connect, who goes by the name of Sakana, also known as the Fishman, says himself that the scope for Face Connect was not to change or challenge the culture of the VTubing scene, but he does find it unfortunate.
I think also something that I think we do need to add in terms of, like, the culture and why there is, like, a different culture in terms of, like, Face Connect in comparison, like, Niji and Hololive. I think the fact that they are a Western... I'm pretty sure Face Connect is a Western company. I don't think it's... Don't quote me on that. I'm like 95% sure that they're a Western company. Like, you know, in comparison to, like, Japanese, you know, culture and being a Japanese company in comparison to, you know, like, a Western company, of course there are inherent, like, cultural differences and there are, like, different ways that they run a company, and I think that is something that kind of should be added, or that I think is something that kind of is something that can be, like, added or said about, like, the cultures.
On how restrictive and sensitive it can be. He seems to be less controlling on topics for activities by his VTubing talents.
Can we expect the available breadth of topics?
I love this. I always a fish of the show on this.
In the future, right now it seems like it got more restricted, and I find the looseness of Face Connect to be a strength. And yes, I'm talking about Pippa. I desperately want to interview with Nick.
Pippa?
It is, like, I consider it to be slightly unfortunate that the VTuber community as a whole is a lot more sensitive than, you know, your regular stream culture.
I mean, it's kind of true.
Or YouTube culture. Like, there's too much restrictions placed on what VTubers can say. And to be honest, from a business standpoint, it's not really my place, or nor do I want to really take the initiative to try to shift the market.
And I think he's done this quite successfully. It can be difficult sometimes to find content where people aren't afraid to potentially cause offense, but then they're not being really obnoxious in what they're saying either.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, this point, you know, that there's obviously boundary, right?
Base does have its fair share of say-so girls, such as Lumi and Irie. I don't know where they picked Lumi up from. I think she got lost on her way to Bandcamp or something. The FaZe girls are an interesting bunch. They appear to be given considerably more creative freedom to talk as they please, as long as it's TOS of course and doesn't spark any animosity with other agencies. This has allowed FaZe Connect to acquire talents who don't necessarily fit the typical mould of a pristine, polished and sterilised product, and instead they provide us with a solid bunch and a very diverse group of talents who are actually good, relatable streamers first. The thing that VTubers actually do 98% of the time, Of course, I respect the tremendous amount of time and energy it takes to learn how to do what Hololive does. As I've said before, it's not for me really.
Right.
Don't get the wrong idea. I might be portraying FaZe as a group of controversial shit stirrers, but you do have an even spread of family-friendly and edgier tubers.
Right, I'm sure
some
there's
of
probably
whom
people with
have
different
great musical or
personalities.
singing talents. So if you just want to watch gaming or something more wholesome, this is on offer to you. I personally cared nothing for classical instruments, but after watching Aruka play the violin, it will probably blow you away. It's amazing. And the thing is, when you have this cast of dynamic characters with their various levels of intensity and their quirky personality traits, and in some cases an almost non-existent filter, Pippa, it leads to a more entertaining and natural collaboration. Listen to this verbal exchange between Tenma and Pippa.
Okay.
Be nice in the waiting room, kids.
Me too.
Do not piss in the corner. Just watch and enjoy
What?
the premiere that we all worked hard and sound like
What?
angels in it, okay?
That's right. Only piss in our mouths.
Pippa, I'm gonna punch you in the... I swear to fucking God, can't you be fucking normal for once?
So Sakana says he's going to fix them all.
Okay, you know what, that's funny. That's funny. I like that. Yeah, it's like it could be obviously there's like a certain like boundary. I think that's that sort of line or that sort of humor. I find that funny. I like that. That if it's like that level of like kind of unhingedness, I like that. I do.
And turn them into idols.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
So let's break a few different characters down. For the sake of brevity, I'm going to focus on Tenma, Pippa, and Lumi Kaneko, as they're the three I know best, really. I'll do a breakdown of all the FaZe talents in future videos, however.
Would people... Okay, let me know in the comments. Would people say that Pippa and Tenma are the most popular ones? Because these two are the ones I've heard the most about. It's definitely these two. Obviously,
please bear with me.
I could be wrong by that. Because obviously, like I said, I am not too familiar with FaZe Connect. Obviously, right now, we're learning. But, you know, you can, of course, let me know down below in the comments.
I'm a complete novice with this Vtuber editing stuff, and I'm learning as I go. So please make sure you do give all the FaZe talents a look, though. A lot of them, I think, really are underrated and undervalued.
What on earth is wrong with her?
So first off, we've got Tenma Mamie, or she prefers to be called Mi-chan. Mi-chan is a variety streamer, and she's quite the character. She alternates between being a very sweet and, dare say it, quite cute Forever 19 office lady.
Can I bite it into this?
What is she? What is it, a lime? What is that?
Wait. I'm gonna take a picture so you guys see that I bit into it. I'm taking a picture to show you proof.
And at times she turns into, she turns into Tenma.
Eat it.
And then you're wondering why you're fucking single when you can't communicate with women on the internet, you fucking virgin!
I feel quite a bit bad for
Whoa,
Tenma sometimes
damn.
because quite a few people reduce her.
That was crazy. That was a violation. She went off
To a caricature of some kind of rage-filled beast, and while she does have her moments, which are quite funny, actually her talents are quite a lot more nuanced than what you can kind of see on the surface.
So instead we just steal like this.
But our old man has a wife and a family.
Skill issue.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh.
Skill issue!
Tenma's got
Who is
this
she
great,
playing with?
biting, edgy humour to her.
I don't know this
and she's got
guy.
absolutely exquisite comic timing.
I don't know where you're from.
From Norway.
Norway, my bad. Sorry, I confused them. They all look the same to me. Just like
Yeah, okay.
just like your comment earlier. Just like your fucking comment earlier. Just like your fucking comment earlier, okay?
It's actually quite rare, and it's quite a rare talent to see a VTuber who can keep a collaboration going, not just with work colleagues, but she also collaborates with outsiders, and she keeps it funny, energetic, and really keeps the pace of the stream going. She's kind of like your mischievous gremlin friend that rips into you, but it's funny. Make sure you head on over to FaZeConnect.com and buy your Tenma merch. Look at this cool shit you can buy. we've got this Tenma themed bag of coffee for
Wow.
$35. Why would you sell this? Oh my god, Tenma, I'm so sorry. Your CEO is the worst businessman in the world. Oh my
I mean,
god.
maybe
you know
people,
what?
maybe
I
some
don't
people
even
will
like
buy it.
coffee, but I'm gonna buy some of this and review it.
Okay,
Stay
well,
tuned for that.
okay, well maybe this is why it was a good idea.
Bloody hell.
What the hell is wrong with okay?
So next up, we've got Pipkin Pippa. Or as I like to call her,
Pippa.
Pipkin Pippa.
Yo, whoa, what the hell? Oh, yo, damn.
Oh, look out! She's based. Help! Someone get help! She's worse than Hitler because she hurts my feelings
Yo,
on the
whoa.
Twitters.
Whoa.
Pip is not based. She's alright. She's just misunderstood. But she's quite tame, actually. I mean, she's not even the weirdest member of Phase Connect. She's not even the most schizo. I mean, look at fucking Ree or Leah, for God's sake.
Growl for 11 seconds.
What is happening?
Triangle mouth.
Where the hell did they get Ree from, though? Seriously. Yeah, but Pipkin Pippa, or everyone knows Pippa. You say Pippa's name, and it's like you're speaking the fucking dark tongue of Mordor. She who must not be named. Pippa is the literal definition of she's Adeline, but she's right. Well, except when she isn't right, which can be quite often.
I don't want to be an asshole.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Right, because, like, to each their own and everything. But it always did, like, confuse me why you would, like, be interested in something like acting class. Like, I remember that shit.
What?
I remember, like, theater class. Why, like, what's the end game there? People who are like, oh, I want to pursue theater. Okay. And what are you gonna do with that? Are you gonna work for the local theater? Are you gonna work for the local theater that's always giving out coupons and running discounts?
I mean, okay, you know what? She's not inherently wrong, but I think you'd make the same argument for a lot of things, you know? And it's like, I don't think necessarily, like, going to, like, you need to go there in terms of, like, there needs to be an end game, you know? Because you could say the same thing of, like, any class, you know? You could go to any sort of, like, kind of class and kind of activity where you're just learning a skill, right? Like, that doesn't necessarily mean it has to equal, like, into a career. I don't know.
For people to show up there.
But I do get what she's saying. I don't think what she's saying is that bad, because I can get what she is saying.
Shows because nobody cares. Nobody wants to watch small town theater. A bunch of dog actors who don't even have the rights to perform whatever the hell they're performing. It'd be a fun hobby. What's the point, man?
I mean, to be fair, I mean, if somebody took acting classes and could act, that could actually help them in possibly being a VTuber to a certain extent, but...
That was literally me. Literally me. Fuck off, Pippa. It's fun. You don't understand. I was Julius Caesar. Love you, Pippa. But Pippa's shtick isn't necessarily gaming. She does play games, but nor is it really singing or dancing like you'd expect from many VTubers. Or, God help you, ASMR or girlfriend-boyfriend experience content. Ugh. No, we like the rabbit because she's very relatable and flawed like the rest of us. She overshares quite a bit too much, but she has a heart of gold, really. I think with Pippa...
Is that wait, in what way? That kind... Is that healthy? I don't...
But she's an excellent storyteller. She's got quite a bit of charisma, and she enjoys...
I guess it depends on what exactly, you know, he means, like, oversharing. I don't know.
Sharing stories of her past, which are equally entertaining as well as they are quite terrifying at times.
Great uncle was there, right? And like he had like these pills, right? And I was like small, I was like a toddler, right? And I took like the entire bottle of pills and I almost died. I have a history of almost dying.
Wait, she was
Another time I almost
overdosed?
got
Is
sucked
that
into the
wait?
fucking ocean. I got a little sneaker wave that's I was playing at the beach, right? With my parents. And this was, I forget what age, like 4th or 5th grade maybe? I was at the beach and like a little sneaker wave popped up on me and it like grabbed me. And like the way that like the water was, if it had like actually like I was like digging my nails into like the sand, like just trying to grip, trying to not be like dragged in.
She tells her stories with great enthusiasm and you just can't help but get sucked in sometimes.
Best girl.
And then finally you've got Lumi Kaneko. Best girl Lumi. Actually criminally underrated in my opinion. She's like the Maury Calliope of Phase Connect. She's a variety content creator, absolutely fantastic singer, with both a great voice and great ability on a technical level.
I woke up, fell back to
Oh wow.
Cause I'd rather live in my dream.
Oh wow, okay, yeah, she does have a beautiful voice, wow. Wow, that is gorgeous, wow.
The world stops spinning, am I frozen in time?
Oh my god,
Head on over to her
wow.
YouTube channel right now and check out her music videos and covers. They're fantastic. Look at that subscription count, what the hell is going on there? Jesus Christ, what? Come on, let's get Lumi to 100 subs by Christmas because this is outrageous, Jesus Christ. Lumi has all the ingredients to make a megastar when you think about it. Unlike some of the other Phase Connect talents who are different shades of crazy or intense, Lumi's one of the relatively few normal ones, but she's not the only normal one. She's very nice, she likes the science fiction stuff, she plays space simulators, she plays Kerbal Space Program, she loves Warhammer 40k, she plays a lot of real-time strategy games, tactical games like XCOM.
There's gotta be some fucking shady shit just waiting to pop out at me. No. No, this is going way too smoothly. We're putting on the wrong words. It's too calm. Something is up, and I don't like it.
But I can't help but think she could be pushed a little bit more. Like, hello, Sakana? What the fuck is the Phase Connect marketing department doing? If I go over to the Phase offices right now and kick the door in on your marketing department, what should I expect to see? Just a bucket of dead fish?
In my country, they would go crazy. For these two, not so much.
Honestly, I think if more people were exposed to Lumi and were aware that she actually, existed, she would definitely be a lot more popular.
I mean, she does have 60k subs, and I think that's good to me. I guess I don't know what's it in comparison to some of the others, or I don't know.
So,
I mean, because I don't really know, because it only showed like the views on a cover. I would probably need to actually like look and see like what her the view the stream views are, because I think that's more to a certain extent that's kind of more important.
in summary, why is Phase Connect one of the best VTuber agencies? Well, they punch well above their weight as a smaller company. There's a massive difference in budget between a smaller company like Phase and a giant company like Niji Sanji. Therefore, the amount of capital investment Sakana has to work with relative to them is extremely small.
Yeah, and it's definitely like impressive from what they've built when they are a small company. They do have a small budget. It is very impressive.
He's able to snag himself quite a few literal icons in the VTubing world like Pippa and Tenma. However, I would say their entire roster is solid. Listen to any of them perform music or instruments and tell me it's not on par, if not better, than the Hololive EN VTubers who have access to some of the finest music producers and vocal coaches in the industry. How many VTubers do you know who are openly into sci-fi and strategy games as well? I've only ever seen 2 people other than Lumi
Honestly, that's kind of true.
playing it, and
I don't see that many VTubers playing those kinds of games.
to be honest, it's quite ballsy. It's a very niche gaming genre that not many people play. You've got violin and karaoke with Aruka, who is extremely talented. She has a super catchy introduction video. I would suggest you go watch it. There isn't an atmosphere of overt censorship, which allows for more relatable streaming with language and reactions you would expect from a real human being. I don't know about you, but I find it incredibly bizarre to watch someone game sustainably over months and not swear or get a bit salty. It just seems off and a bit fake. I mean, yes, they're still corporate VTubers at the end of the day, and it's literally their job to perform and play a bit into a character, but even the most professional VTubers can't help but let a bit of their real personalities bleed through the persona.
I mean, that's true.
The Face Connect VTubers are very good with their communities, whether it's genuine effort from the content creators themselves or whether it's sourced by company culture, it doesn't really matter. The Phase ladies value their communities, and even the larger talents, who average well over 1,000 viewers a stream, regularly interact with all their viewers, both subs and non-subscribers, which is very admirable in my opinion, as there are many indies and corporate VTubers who have much lower numbers and tamer chats who do bugger all in the way of community engagement. Phase is definitely...
I think that honestly, in a way, kind of says why they have, you know, over 1,000 viewers a stream, because they're able to engage with even a larger audience.
Deserving of your money and support, because we need more diversity and daring content in this sector of entertainment, and they should be rewarded for it. We will all win in the end, and it sends the right messages to business owners that we can handle the variety and something a bit spicier. I don't like Niji Sanji as a company. Their management seems to be incompetent, and they treat their talents very poorly. People may argue, for example, that Mr. Rios retired due to burnout. Yeah, okay, burnout. But it's still the fault of their management to not properly look after their talents' well-being and ensure this kind of thing doesn't happen.
I mean, to a certain extent, that's true, but I feel like there is a level of somebody may just burn out with, like, no one's control. With, you know, that is a realistic thing where somebody can just naturally burn out without the influence of anybody. Like, no matter what the management could say, it, you know, wouldn't help, right? So I get what they're saying. Obviously, to a certain extent, that could be true, but just in certain situations when somebody is burnt out, no matter what somebody says, it may just not be able to help them. Of course, you can, and of course, right, like he said, right, they could have tried to do things to actively stop that from happening, but to gauge Mr., I really just do feel like it just was just like, it wasn't even, I don't think the management, it's more of like just the negativity that he was facing, and also it really felt like there were some creative differences, or there were some things that he wanted to do creatively that he wasn't able to do in the company, and some of those things actually he would not be able to do no matter what company he was in, meaning face cam content and like showing his face, of course, in basically any, like, you know, probably any VTuber company that isn't Phase Connect, not Phase Connect, isn't VShojo, you probably can't show your face, right?
They also don't like supporting the struggling talents and instead leave them to drown in favour of their prized cash cows, like for example Vox Akuma, essentially setting them up for failure. They've pretty much left the Indonesian branch of the company to fend for itself until it dies. I might be giving Sakano too much credit here, or maybe I'm not giving him enough, but I think he's playing the long game. As VTubing becomes more mainstream and it has less stigma, it will naturally attract more and more people who have the more normal sensibilities, and FaZe is well prepared to snap this viewer base up. There isn't that much in the way of creepy, obsessive followers spamming the chat constantly. I think this will work in FaZe's favour as it's less intimidating for new followers. I'm not in any way affiliated with FaZe Connect. I'm just a really bored VTuber fan who's an advocate for good VTubers. I'm kind of low-key annoyed that VTubers like Irie or Lumi or Ree or Aruka, who really deserve some respect for their singing and musical skills, get passed over in favour of others because they don't happen to have the blue Dorito of Hololive on their channels. Unfortunately, VTubing isn't necessarily a meritocracy. So go out there and buy Sakana's $35 bags of coffee.
Wait, is that real?
And other ridiculous stats. Gentlemen, me again.
Okay, honestly, yeah, that was a decent video. I mean, I guess I got some, sort of idea idea, but I don't know. I don't know if I really got like a great idea about them, like a base level idea. But yeah, let me know in the comments, like if you want to give me some more information about Face Connect. If there's anything Face Connect related you'd like me to check out next, I would like to hear what you guys have to say. If there's anything, you know, that can, any videos that you guys can sort of link or let me know of that can help me in learning more about Face Connect, yeah, let me know in the comments. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, if you'd like to see more Face Connect videos, please consider liking, subscribing, and joining the community around the channel. Showing support on this video will show me that you guys will like to see more Face Connect content in the future. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.